If you came here looking for naked women on YouTube on a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, well, I'm sorry to tell you, you are out of luck. Also, you are a sinner, and yeah, you know where you're going when you die. Anyways, if you're looking for some awesome Edison format gameplay featuring the sexiest of plants, I present to you OnlyPlants, the only Edison format deck featuring sexy plants. Botanical Girl, we got two of that. Two Botanical Lion, not super sexy, but like if you had it as a pet, that's very erotic. That'd be sick. Like, I mean, the flower head, some big spiky balls, three cactus bouncer, dandelion just striking a pose. I mean, come on. Also making two little fluffy ball tokens every time he goes to the graveyard. I mean, Dandy's doing his thing. Gravarose, I mean, what's under those leaves? Don't tell me Lone Fire Blossom. I mean, come on. You would put that up your butt, Lord Poison, two of this. He's just like menacing and, kind of like hentai. He's not quite. Titanial, I mean, arguably waifu. I mean, she's very plant. It's kind of like the mermaid argument. Like, how would you do it with a mermaid? How would you do it with Titanial? Let me know in the comments. Like, where is it again? Kind of same thing as Botanical Girl, I suppose. Yeah. So those are the plants. Trying to abuse Cactus Bouncer and do its thing. Three Black Garden. It doesn't have the best interactions with Cactus Bouncer on the field. But it does, help put a plant on your field to abuse the fact that, plants. I mean, you can literally just look at our spells and just see what we're playing. Three Black Garden, three Mark of the Rose, three Miracle Fertilizer, three Solidarity. We're playing the Solidarities obviously due to the beef up plant. I mean, these guys can get big. I mean, 800 on an 1800 beater or a 1900 beater, Lone Fire becomes a 2800 beater plus 800. I mean, it's crazy. These things can go off. Three Miracle Fertilizer. If you want to just keep cards in your hand and not normal summon, I mean, this is just playing Monster Reborn, three of, and you can use it multiple times if your opponent doesn't get rid of it off of the field. You can start bringing things back. Yes, it has the effect that if any monster goes to the graveyard, destroy the card. And actually, let's read it. Okay, so you can special summon two monsters. It doesn't destroy the second monster. I was honestly wrong about that. I thought it would destroy all the monsters if it left the field, kind of like a Call of the Haunted. But if you say bring it back, say you bring it like Lord Poison, then Titanial, then Lord Poison goes to the graveyard in battle. Miracle Fertilizer goes away. You don't lose that Titanial. Okay, that's good. I'm sure most of you knew that already. I learned. Mark of the Rose, I mean, it's Snatch Steal for plants, and we play plants. Black Garden, it just has, I already said cool interactions, but the big thing that I want to do is just get 1600 tokens. So every time my opponent normal summons a monster, they're giving me a 1600 beater for nothing, and they're getting cut in half. So, it's normal summon Stratos, 900 attack, I have a 1600 beater. Like, every single time I'm going to be getting the advantage. Bottomless Dimensional Prison. One Dark Bribe is the only real kind of thing. Let's just Mirror Force, Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, Judgment. You can see the deck. The Dark Bribe, I'm playing it because I don't want to put Starlight or Stardust on the field. And so, like, Starlight Road, yes, it can still negate Heavy Storm or whatever. And that's kind of what Dark Bribe's in there to do, protect the back row, Miracle Fertilizers, and all that. But it also can hit other things, and Stardust Dragon would turn off my plants. So Starlight's like not really that good. Yeah, okay, there you go. Two Necro Valley, because I can't run any monsters in my side deck, obviously. So I'm like, Necro Valley could be really cool on a certain matchup. I mean, I'll just see what I play. I'm not a great Edison format player. I'm a better GOAT format. Not that I'm even good at GOAT, so you guys are ready for some good gameplay. Two Noblemen, Mystical Space Typhoon, because it's not in the main. Third Dimensional Prison, three Dusties, Rivalry of Warlords, just because, we can play it, and in certain matchups it might be game-breaking. Two Trap Stun and the Trap Dust Shoot if I know I'm going to be going first. Trap Stun in certain matchups could be really cool. We're playing enough traps that I don't, like, put decrees in, but, say, like, Black Wings bring in some Trap Stuns and they do, like, a Phoenix Wing, Wind Blaster, and Icarus, or really so many matchups play things like Phoenix Wing. So, yeah, Trap Stun, good card. Let's save the deck. Set as default, already is. Go to the duel room. Go to unlimited, unrated. 2 out of 3 match, and Edison format. Host. Alright, Dorian Wainwright. Let's see what you're playing. You joined quick, and I'm a little worried you're not actually playing Edison. And you just clicked something. But I mean, the fact that there were so many people. Oh, also, let me click this button before I forget. Okay, interesting opening hand. Double sol. Oh, also draw for turn. That's what we do. And okay, this makes the hand much better. Opening hand before I remember to draw was Double Solidarity, Bottomless, Cactus Bouncer, Titanial. Now I have Botanical Girl as the draw for hand, kind of turning things on. Let's set Botanical Girl, and I don't even know if I want to say, yeah, I'll set the Bottomless. Just why wouldn't I? I can maybe bait out an MST or a Heavy or something, and then my Solidarities, Double Solidarities, will become really nice. Especially if I can take out a... okay, he's playing something aggro. Trade in. Beast King. Okay. That'd be a good judgment target. I have a... Bottomless will be pretty good here, I think. Don't quite know... think. Okay, so it's just a big 2100. Because I want to turn my things on, I'll just give him a thumbs up. Because I want to get my plant in graveyard. Okay, so here, I think I want to get Lone Fire. Well, the Lone Fire is my normal summon, though. Maybe I get the Gravirose. Yeah, I think I get Gravirose. Wait, no, I can't. Never mind. It's the defense thing. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's get the Dandy. Or do I get Lord Poison? Maybe I get Lord Poison. And just keep this kind of like loop going between Botanical Girl and Lord Poison. Almost misplayed there. Forgot Botanical Girl's not nearly as good as I thought it was. Okay, so this is, I think, a really good combo right now. Let's play... I just wish I had like a... something to eat up. Like a Heavy. Especially because he's playing something fast. Okay, let's just go 1 Solidarity. I don't think I need 2. And Lord Poison. Do I play the Black Garden now? So Solidarity puts him up to 23. Pretty big. Bottomless will be nice. I think I played the Black Garden. Just beat over the big piece golem. He might be playing like rocks. I mean, I don't know what deck plays big piece golem. I believe it was out at this time. I'm almost certain. I think it was out in one of the earliest synchro, if not GX sets. I see you there, boy. I know you there. Okay, so I'm like obviously very exposed to a heavy storm, but you know what? If he has it, he has it. And that's why we kept 1 Solidarity in hand. Because like ultimately, what's 800 damage in this match? But Lord Poison. Okay, he's literally just gonna let me go for it. Cactus Bouncer will... Wait, no, he can't special summon. Wait, no, I have a... so Bouncer gets halved, but now he can't special summon Gores. And he, 900. Yep, plus 8. And this is still just 23. And you can't special summon Gores. Um, yeah, I don't think the extra Solidarity would have done anything. But I'm in a pretty commanding position. I mean, ultimately, this is kind of a meme deck. I haven't seen anything besides a trade-in for Beast Kings. I'm like thinking some sort of skill drain beats. Bottomless. Okay, he sets a card and just ends. Okay, I draw another Cactus Bouncer. I think I just summon the extra Cactus Bouncer, double Solidarity, and that's got to be enough for game. Um, yeah. I'm not even going to think about it too much. Let's just go ahead and attack. These are 16 plus 9. Yeah, that's more than enough. 3,800 into Fusilier, and they can't special summon a Gorz or a Tragodia. I have 2 Solidarities now. Does he know something I don't? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Solidarity absolutely stacks. Okay, so I didn't really see what he's doing. Um, but I saw a couple of different types. These seem good. Let's maybe take out 1 Black Garden. Although it's good, it just does turn off a lot with the cool Cactus Bouncer uh, thing. I will respond to you, I promise, once I am finished recording. Um, what else seemed decent to take out? Let's take out Torrential. I know it's a sweeper, but like I'm not too afraid of this deck, and it just a lot of, we want to keep our things on the field. Maybe take out 1 Bottomless. Maybe 1 Titanial. I don't think we need 2. Again, I'm not really afraid of this deck. Though maybe it's siding into like Black Wings. That'd be cool. A switcheroo. He will make me go second. Sad. Just let me go first. Opening hand. Does he draw for turn? Let's see if he has. Yep, he does. Okay, good. He remembers. Better than me. He upstarts. All right. Give me those life points. Opening hand, Lone Fire, Miracle, Fertilizer, Dimensional Prison, Solidarity, Bottomless Trap Hole. Okay, I mean, Lone Fire makes everything better. It's just Topi, like, doesn't open with Dust Shoot. Looks like he's already bricked, potentially, after an upstart. I mean, it's only 1 upstart, not like you've seen that many cards. Okay, yep, passed with, no hand. I think we just Lone Fire into Titanium. We had Deep Prison for our Gores. Declare. Lone Fire. Do I keep the other Lone Fire in deck? I don't think I do. Special summon to grave for the big titty. The big Titanial. He just eats 28, so no Gores. Could have used Solidarity there. Maybe it would have been better. Whatever. Forgot to. I tried to record another video the other day, and also did the same thing. Just forgot to play Solidarity like 2 turns in a row. As you can tell, I'm rusty from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I have not uploaded, have not played, don't really care to, you know, talk about it. Just life. but feeling a little bit in the mood, you know. The mood. You know how it gets when Yu-Gi-Oh players. Okay, he normal summons that big piece golem. Yeah. Discards 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Trigodia. 4 Montage Dragon. Okay, this is, in fact, a meme. Think. Okay. It literally is a 7,800 attack monster that is a neg 3 for the purpose of getting deprisoned. Good job. Super Rejuve. He discarded 2 dragons. Okay. I mean, I'll give him that. He got a +1 in the end. Okay, I can just Rivalry of Warlords and, like, you know, force him to do nothing for a few more turns. I don't have another plant in hand, so I actually cannot summon the Gravirose. I think I just Miracle Fertilizer. What would I get? Botanical Lion, plus Solidarity. I mean, it would put him on a 2-turn clock. Bottomless and Rivalry. But I'd lose the Miracle Fertilizer. Yeah. Okay, so tribute the Lone Fire. Let's get Botanical Lion. Probably could put Brain Control in this deck. Fit it in somewhere, cut something. A lot of the 3-ofs, the Black Garden could probably be cut to 2. It's really just how much you want to see it and rely. The fact that Cactus Bouncer doesn't really work with it should make me just not run it. Okay, so he is a 2,200 beater plus 800. And attack directly with the Titanial. Tidianial. Tidianal. Oh, God, guys. Okay, and he's down to 700. No brain control. Nothing. I'll keep the Bottomless in hand. Just in case, you know, he finds a way to out this board. And, I need to, you know, just go on the have a kind of backup play with Gravirose. So it's a pretty bad backup play because you also need a plant in hand to keep her in field. And I win the match. GG's. Alright. Let's go ahead and hopefully we don't find someone playing that again. Look at the beautiful thing right there. GOAT format. I wish I was playing that. We got Fafas. No! I was looking away for 3 seconds. Okay, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's either 1, too afraid that I'm going to send his soul to the Shadow Realm, or 2, okay. I'm going to go Smear Gola Thick because he's got a cooler name. Fa 61. You know, left and came back though. Maybe he just had to switch decks, but sorry, fa 61. It's not working out between you and me. Kind of weird opening hand draw for turn before I forget. Oh, gross. Okay, so many 3-ofs. Wish I could just, you know, find a way to, you know, not have this hand. Just gonna pass turn, bluff Gores, Maybe I can draw into something and pass turn again and pitch Titanial to Grave so I can ditch it with Mark of the Rose. Ew. He's pulling Light Sworn. Maybe. Maybe it's just a mill deck. Okay. He doesn't... Yep. He thinks I have Gores. Mill's a wolf. You are the grossest player I've ever seen. Smeargle the Thick. Although I probably, just judging by her name, sounds nice. Okay. Standby. Main. Let's just end Titanial to Grave. So now we have a plant and Grave for the Lord Poison solidarities. I would love to see a... Okay, maybe he's playing the Plague. I haven't seen any other zombies yet. It does seem to be double Lila, Celestia, Lumina. If I had to guess, I mean, he's playing Allure, so he definitely has more darks in deck. It's not too uncommon, though. Gets Gareth. The big Gar. He does go to battle. I'll eat 17. 1850. Does he attack with the... He's thinking about the attack with the wolf. He doesn't? Okay. Let's see what he mills here. Okay, it's one draw. Let's see what he milled. Okay, so he's got a Necro Gardener, Engrave, Trag. Alright, so he's got 4. That's important to know. He's in a very commanding position here. I actually think maybe we go Botanical Lion Solidarity. Shuffle the hands. Let's go Botanical Lion Solidarity. And beat over the Lila, because I don't want her to get rid of the Solidarity. Honest, perhaps. I mean, could happen. I'd run in a Light Sworn deck. Why wouldn't you? It's a good card. Just says, I win this battle. Alright, so I am at 19 plus 8. I take 1700. So maybe Lord Poison would have been better there, because then I would have gotten to Titanial. I didn't really think about the Honest until, you know, it was too late. Again, not a good player. I don't really want them to hit the Solidarity. I think I just have to admit defeat here. I got no plays. Okay. Cards to play against this deck. Rivalry. Dust Shoot could be good. Deprison is bad. Dark Bribe is bad because it can't stop Judgment Dragon. I think let's take out a Black Garden. Is Necro Valley good? Necro Gardener would still work. Plague still works. Nobleman might be alright. Maybe one. One for Titanial. Just to hit the right goes. Don't really need any spell trap removal. Alright, let's go in with this. He got off to a really hot start that first game. I didn't really see what I needed to see. My opening hand was just a little sprout in the plant world. Not yet a Giant redwood. If you could be any plant, what plant would you be? Let me think about what I would pick. Uh, First ones to come to my head were the like big stinky plant. I can't remember the actual name, the Rafflesia, because I think it's Traptrix Rafflesia. Though I might be wrong about that. There are also some cool trees. I like trees. Uh, Lord Poison, Botanical Lion, draw for turn. TT, Lord Poison, Botanical Lion. I apologize, guys, getting a call. We'll do that later. Um, Botanical Girl, Lone Fire, Black Garden. I think just Lone Fire. Declare the grave for the big. Or do I get Dandy? No, I think I get Big Titty. And oh, I can't do battle. Why can't I do battle? It's turn one. Can't do main phase two either. Do I set TT? Yeah, I might as well again. It's bait. I'd like a wish like I had a dandy in hand, and this was a phoenix wing. Maybe I should run three. Also three botanical girl to get the dandy more often. Kind of got this idea. I'm sure most of you also know E3 Yu-Gi-Oh playing the Edison, making me want to play. Um, he was playing some plant decks, and it made me be like, plants. I like plants. Let's summon. Torrential Tribute's not too good if I, it's just a plague. Okay, so wish I had Nobleman there. Torrential Tribute, like, might be nice if he summons, like, I don't know, say, mills a wolf or does something nice. This is one problem. Okay, Cactus Bouncer, really nice draw. Let's go ahead and normal summon the Bouncer. And play the Black Garden. Um, so he gets no mills. Actually, I should have attributed the Cactus Bouncer, though I guess I can normal something next turn. Normal summon something. With the Blackguard on field, he also can't normal summon something bigger than 1800. It'll be really hard. Couple turns in a row, he's just setting and ending. I think I go. I think the play is set Lord Poison. Or is it, no, set Botanical Girl? Because Titanial would only be 1400. I think play is set Botanical Girl. I'll keep the rivalry for now and just go to battle and attack. It is honest. Okay, I'll take 100. So he's got that good defense with honest. Maybe, do I play rivalry? I'm a little worried about heavy. I mean, he's playing a mill deck. What are the odds he has heavy? No, I just can't take those odds. So Torrential Tribute with Botanical Girl is actually kind of nice, because I believe it would, as long as Torrential Tribute is Chain Link 1, it'd be fine for timing. If he sounds like a Caius, then no, it would not. Honest. Divine Wrath. Get rid of the honest. Does anyone, like, Divine Wrath seems like it always could be a decent card. It's an interesting card, because, like, I think that, a well-timed monster effect to negate can be nice. I mean, you're almost always going to activate a few monster effects in a match. This is a cool matchup. I like this. Titaniel maybe would have been better to keep it 2, only because of that Raikou. He sets another monster. Another rivalry of warlords. Alright, I'll flip the Botanical Girl. And I think just... Do I play the Miracle Fertilizer? It could be such a good way to get back in the game, but then again, it kind of stops me from normal summoning. It might be kind of nice just to get... Oh my... Alright, I'll keep it on field. Frown. I'll give him a frown. Alright, let's attack with the Cactus Bounce. That'll probably be the Honest again. And I'll just end because I attacked into the Honest. And yeah. Do I set a rivalry? Maybe I do. Just I have 2. Who cares now? I mean, I really should have kept the Miracle Fertilizer in hand. Because I completely was stupid and was like, oh, I can, use it. And the Cactus Bouncer. Okay, he has the Solar Recharge. Pitching Illumina. Millinks. Okay, so it is the zombie variant. I mean, you wouldn't play Spirit Reaper otherwise. He has 3 names in Grave. He can beat over anything with the Honest in hand, with just a normal summon. But he can't special summon. I hear a baseball game going on somewhere in the vicinity. There's some cheering. It's for me, actually. They're cheering for me winning at YuGiOh. Oh, I'll flip the rivalry. This will either get rid of the Honest or the Card Trooper. Okay. Declare. You have to pick one. He's probably going to get rid of the Honest, but... Probably should have flipped this in like standby phase. And then you can just bounce the Honest. It's actually kind of a cool play that I forced him now to pick between the Honest and the Card Trooper. So he will be 1,700. Because he loses 200, but he's at 4. And then gains 500 times 3. So he actually still can't beat over the Cactus Bouncer. That's a really nice interaction. And that also, I was thinking it gets destroyed, but no, it doesn't. It's sent to the graveyard by like an opponent's. It's a weird thing. I think it's like your opponent basically is choosing what gets sent to the graveyard, so it's also not like a targeting, or it doesn't really interact with the monster at all. It's interacting with your opponent. Standby, main. Miracle Fertilizer is still nice, but I can't get over the Honest. Do I set the... Yeah, I think I'll set the Botanical Lion. Lower Poison is a really nice way to get back into the game. And the Botanical Lion, beefy, 2,000 defense, but also will finally get over the Honest and let me start attacking. It will, interact with the rivalry negatively, turning off the rivalry. But he sets a monster. I draw another Black Garden, okay. Let's go flip summon, then battle. Let's attack. Actually, no, I want to get rid of the honest first. Let's attack into this. It's 25. Then it's another honest. Okay. So, I just wanted to make sure I didn't, get Ryko'd. That was the biggest thing. Um, I think the way Ryko would interact, I don't think I don't think Rivalry would flip and send it to the graveyard before it can, do get its effect. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if that's a ruling. Main 2 and end. I don't want to commit more spell trap cards to the field just to get destroyed by like a Judgment Dragon. Though he can Judgment Dragon as long as Rivalry is up, and he still has. No, he has the 4. Oh, he milled the Celestia from a card trooper. But he cannot special summon. He bounces the Honest. He Book of Moons, Cactus Bouncer. Think. Bluff him a little bit with the think. I also believe the way Black Garden works, if he special summons a Judgment Dragon, it would still be halved. Okay, so does he use Prio? So this will trigger, and then think. Not sure what to do here. So it will summon the token. I will get the token and attack. Thinking. Do I let him wipe the board, or do I just... Would I be able to, I'm thinking, do I get to respond to the summon the token? I don't think so, because it's the effect of Black Garden, so, like, Black Garden is Botanical... The reason I'm thinking that is because Botanical Girl will miss timing, but I think I Torrential here. No! Okay. That is sad. Though it is halved, so Lord Poison just, can attack right into this. And then I get a Titanial. And then I can attack for 2,800. And then I have a Mirror Force, and a Rivalry, and a Black Garden. I would love to see him mill the second Judgment Dragon, because that would be a way to, I still think, maybe get over this. Though the Black Garden Judgment Dragon not combo, but interaction is cool. Stops priority as well as having him before he blows up the field, so that makes things like Lord Poison or any of my regular beaters just able to attack right over this normally monstrous machine of power. It's also a really gorgeous card. I just love the art. Kind of gives me like the Ancient Dragon vibes from Dark Souls 2. Didn't actually play it. He special summons the Chaos Sork, banishing the Spirit Reaper and Honest as his light and dark. Then gets Plague. Okay, probably making some level 8 here. long silence for you folks as he contemplates his options. Could be Thought Ruler Archfiend. It could be Stardust Dragon. He tributes for Vanity's Fiend. Judgment Dragon. Okay, 1500. 2300. 2400. That's a pretty nice. Because now my Lord Poison, I'd love to draw a big monster here. Mill 4 for Judgment Dragon. Again, would love to see. Okay, there's the second Judgment Dragon and a Dark Armed, but he gets the Wolf. Oh, but Vanity's Fiend. Okay. Mark of the Rose. Okay, well that's game. Awesome. Standby. Main. Let's activate. Oh, wait. Okay, I still think it's probably the best way to go. Activate Mark of the Rose. Target Judgment Dragon. Banishing. Let's go. Cactus Bouncer, because it can't be special summoned or anything. Declare. 1000. Give him back the Judgment Dragon. Normal summon the Lord Poison. Attack directly. No. Oh, he bounced that Honest, right? I think I knew he had that Honest. I'm just dumb. GG's. Alright, you guys gonna get one more match. I really want to try to get a win. Unlimited, unrated. Let's see who I get. Okay, you know what? You already know. You already know. Beast Beats, longtime viewer. Good guy from everything that I've seen. But maybe not. Who knows? That's the craziness of the internet. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend. I'm just saying, like, ooh, who knows? You're catfishing. He's actually... I'm sitting here being like, oh, he is a beautiful 14-year-old woman. I know he's not, because everyone who watches my channel is like 18 to 30-year-old men by the analytics. Alright, normal summon Alien Warrior. Alright, aliens. Cool deck, cool deck. Opening hand, Botanical Girl, Botanical Lion, Cactus Bouncer, Miracle Fertilizer, Mirror Force, Black Garden. What do I want to do? I think just normal summon the Botanical Lion. And try to attack. And hope it goes through. It does. Alright, I get... Now, I will... Maybe I should have actually summoned the Cactus Bouncer, because I have the Black Garden combo where if he normal summons a monster. But actually, no, I couldn't, because then he could run it over in Alien Warrior. Though I had the Mirror Force, so that's hoping he has no way to interact with like any of my cards. I'll just set the Mirror Force, and... Do I play the heavy? Into heavy? Do I play into heavy by playing the Black Garden? I think not. I think I want to get my Cactus Bouncer on the field before I play Black Garden. I think that's the better combo. Because you want your Bouncer to be bigger than everything in Black Garden with its halving. Like, Bouncer comes out at 900 with no solidarities. Becomes kind of weenie. I think against that Lightsworn match, we just saw that, like... I mean, not this deck. You can look at it, like, you can tell. It's just not gonna sit here and be a, like, uber viable deck. It's not once per turn. Or, like, only my turn. This is a 1900 beater. Oh my gosh! Oh my. I gotta keep track of A counters. That's too much, man. Okay. So, yeah, no, I'm like sitting here, oh, he's not that big. So, what is he? During damage calc only, so I go down to 1600. Alright. Alien Warrior gets over because he has an effect that matters. This is... Wait, what? This is, again, too much. So I guess it's for each A counter it loses 300. Okay. I thought it was one. I thought this card was really bad. It's still really bad. Though, I mean, all this back row, we could have that really cool, like, tribute to... I think the tribute snake trap card is an option in this format. Offering to the snake deity. I think it's that the card. No, that's the one that summons... Not standby. What do I do here? I think I just set Botanical Girl, set Dimensional Prison, and end. I need to have the biggest monster guaranteed before I summon Cactus Pouncer. Also, don't really want to summon things. 3 back row is scary. I don't know what it could be. Could be like Zing Zang Hu. Or, what's another? Trap Trick. Maybe he's not even playing an Edison format deck. Maybe Beast Beats right now is just playing, you know, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Aliens, but hasn't activated anything that isn't Edison. That's possible. Want to know why? Because we don't have an Edison format ladder, which needs to happen. Let's make it happen. Botanical Girl, let's set Lord Poison, and then I'm just going to rack up a big, beefy field if you don't want to summon and do anything. Eventually, I can start Miracle Fertilizing. Though I still don't want to summon monsters. Let's keep the Botanical line in hand and just end. Okay, there's a Lone Fire. Stand by or draw, trap does shoot. Now show. Don't want to show him what I got right away. What did I draw for turn? The world may never know. He can probably figure out it's Lone Fire. Okay, and I'll end. Maybe could have set the Botanical line, but why would I ever do that? I haven't seen, like, Dandy Phoenix Wing Windblast once. Maybe it's asking a lot, running 2/2-ofs and expecting to see both of them at the same time. But I haven't even seen a Phoenix Wing nor a Dandy. I haven't seen one single fluffy ball token. Not as beautiful as, you know, the true fluffy ball token. Where is he? He is right here. Beautiful, beautiful blue goat closely followed up by red goat, then yellow goat, and then like pinky orange goat. He has the Golgar, Cosmic Fortress, Golgar. It's honestly kind of a sick looking card. Like when you really imagine a Cosmic Fortress. Boom. So I think, yeah, this is the play, right? You like then bounce Ammonite. Um, no, okay, so you make, because it only bounces spell and trap cards. So he's a gravity bind. So you can get one pop. He can get still one, no, two pops, because he can return the gravity bind and the Call of the Haunted. Ancient Forest. Oh. Flip summon, flip summon. This is a weird deck. Kind of like it though. You know, it's an interesting way to play aliens. It's really the only way to play aliens. You know, Ammonite into level 4, into Golgar, into bounce things. It's really just, I guess the question is, what do you play that's going to be the bounceable thing? Usually some sort of floodgates. I'd probably go Rivalry of the Warlords. Definitely like Ancient Forest is pretty good, it seems like, I'd say. A way to kind of, you know, you can play it and just makes your opponent second guess about attacking. I mean, some decks don't really care because their monsters replace themselves. Like gadgets probably wouldn't really care. Let me put some tokens. 2 on poison, 1 on the girl. And then he wants to remove some tokens. Okay. So he pops Dimensional Prison, which was going to be used to, you know, banish one of these big 2,600 beaters. I thought it was 2,500. Dang, how am I going to get over that? Ancient Forest, Swords of Revealing Light. These A counters. Way too much. Way too much going on. I gotta, like, place counters on my cards. Who would ever want to play aliens and then make their opponent think? Maybe that's all part of the strategy. I like cannot speak right now. Okay, so I'll eat 1,200, but I will get Botanical Girl's effect. Not that it's gonna do much good right now. I really need some spell trap removal, which I don't play. Let's get ourselves the Dandelion. Striking his pose. Okay, and I'll eat 2,600. I mean, if I can get like a Solidarity right now. No, actually not even, because then he just flips the so either plays Swords of Revealing Light or flips the Gravity Bind. Yep, he plays Swords. There's a Bottomless, which would have been really nice last turn. I mean, what do I do here? I can't really do much of anything. Alright, I think he just has it. Let's go. Gotta bring in the Dust Tornadoes and MST. Um, D Prison's pretty bad because they just can't stop anything. I think Dark Bribe's probably not good. Black Garden seems alright because it's like same thing as the Judgment Dragon. If it stays on field until he gets the Golgar, yeah, you can pop it, but his Golgar would be, what, 1300? Um, maybe one Miracle Fertilizer. We've seen it a bunch, and I think it's a great card, but like you want to keep you want to use your normal summons, and sometimes you just like don't have like the Botanical Lion in the graveyard yet, or the Gravirose. Yeah, it can get out or Titanial, and get a low fire into Titanial. Because like the best targets are the ones that obviously like Lone Fire just leaves the field and Dandy's gonna get destroyed. You want the Botanical Girl and Lord Poison to be destroyed, so like you don't really want to be bringing those off of a Miracle Fertilizer. Should I have gone so quick with that? Yeah, Rivalry wouldn't do much because of the fact that they're all reptiles. Like, if I was him, I'd probably have Rivalry in my side, if not main. Draw phase. Standby. Okay. Interesting hand. Let's just set Bottomless and end. Cactus Bouncer is better if I already have like a plant on the field or a Black Garden in my hand. Bottomless will be a nice card to hit. Who knows what? A lot of things. I don't know if the play is to hit his level 4. Definitely, if I think hit the level 4 if it's the first one. Like, if he already has one engraved, obviously, it's not as needed, because, like, banishing the one that's not on the field he's summoning compared to level 4 engraved, then he brings back. Or do you save it, basically, for the Golgar? The only thing is, obviously, like, you save it for Golgar, and he's going to have more things to interact with. That wasn't the best draw. Lord Poison. Because I don't have anything. That's why I only run 2 Lord Poisons. Cactus Bouncer, if it could be special summoned, would be nice. But obviously it cannot. I'll go ahead and set the Torrential Tribute and end. Slowly getting back into the swing of things. So Bottomless, Torrential. He has a face down, 2 back row, 4 in hand. Don't have a plant in graveyard for Solidarity, nor for Lord Poison. Cactus Bouncer needs plant on field. So this is kind of where the plant deck falls apart. Like, it has a lot of individually decent looking combo pieces. I'll Torrential this. He baited that pretty well. Alright. Fine. You get you. You got your Stardust Dragon. You baited my Torrential Tribute into a Starlight Road. Should I blind MST? Probably not. Okay, this is looking a lot worse for us than it did a second ago. When did he get these cards in his deck? He was playing Aliens. What? Okay, so what? 300. Hits my MST. 900, and I'll just eat the 2500. No, he doesn't attack. Okay. I need a plant and grave. Cactus Bouncer can just beat over Stardust. It might just call for Lord Poison to hit Spirit Reaper. Do I just use it to bait out the attack of the Stardust? Maybe he just runs into it with the Neospatian. Oh, that's actually dumb. If he just uses it to bounce the Neospatian. Also, Solidarity in Mark of the Rose early game as a 2-card combo is pretty bad. It's like I finally have one plant in the graveyard. This deck needs find better ways to get plants in grave. Maybe he'll do the favor for me. Yeah, looks like he will. He hits the Lord Poison. Again, chooses not to attack. Sets one more monster. Like playing alien zombies. I draw Botanical Lion. I think the play here is try to beat over the Stardust. Yeah, I think it's beat over the Stardust. In my head, I'm like, I could also run into the Spirit Reaper for some damage. Obviously, it wouldn't be destroyed, but then the Stardust, if he has a way to, like, get rid of the Solidarity. So 19 plus 8, 2,700 compared to his 25. Fiendish Chain. Okay. Yeah, it's a card. I mean, it stays on the field unless he just runs into, right now, my Botanical Lion with the Stardust. Which I probably would. I actually could also just target his, once something else goes to the graveyard, like another plant, then I can use Mark of the Rose and just get rid of his Spirit Reaper. Assuming he doesn't get it out of my hand right now by, you know, attacking over the Botanical Lion and then attacking with Spirit Reaper. Please just leave me alone. Please help me, Mom. I am scared. People are drinking at this party. Giant Trunade. I'm kind of fine with that because it gives him, like, if he hits a bottomless out of my hand with Spirit Reaper, I really don't care at this point. He has the Ammonite and an Alien Telepath. Okay, haven't seen this card. I never ran this in the few alien decks I built. Summons one Golgar. Okay, so the Trunade was actually kind of nice because that would have been a good bottomless target. And well, he has a Stardust on field, so it wouldn't do anything. I will eat from this a whopping 700. I liked the way my hand was oriented better. I liked having bottomlesses next to each other. 5, he's hitting the Cactus Bouncer. That's rough. That is rough. And then he just gets to play, set the Fiendish Chain again, and play a couple more back row. Like, in my head, Aliens should be a more viable deck than it is. I guess it's just like other decks, even in Edison format, do have power creep. Just Bionic kind of just poops on it. If you have like any, Mizuki and like graveyard stuff, Mizuki and Plague, you just kind of play through this. I'm just playing a really bad deck. Yep, draw another Mark of the Rose. I think this is also the problem. I don't really have any like ratios. My ratios are 3 of every good spell and trap. Maybe I should try to fit like the MST in the main, cutting 1 Mark of the Rose. It just is like, why wouldn't you run 3 Snatch Steal? But I think the problem is because like you run into like, oh, I need my Solidarity Staying Grateful. You know what? I'm also like overplaying this a lot, thinking like, oh, my Mark of the Rose can do nothing. The only problem is obviously he just bounces it next turn. Though he would need another monster though. Like I imagine he has a monster in grave. You know what? This is actually a spicy ass play. Took me a second to see it. Um, Target, I need to take the Stardust. Banishing Lord Poison. And then activate Solidarity. Declare. Um, okay, so I'll put two A counters on. This is really like weird and tough. Can I target the Spirit Reaper? I was gonna put two A. I'm gonna put two A counters on. Two on Stardust. And then declare to target the Spirit Reaper. Okay, this was. I apologize for like this really bad talking, but like I had to really think that through. Using double Mark of the Rose, then Solidarity to bounce the thing, to then target the Reaper, which will make sure it dies, and then I can beat over the Stardust Dragon. I don't know what is going on. Yes. Okay. So after all that, he gets the Golgar back. I get Solidarity and Mark of the Rose in the hand, and if this doesn't kill me, or if he doesn't find a way to kill me, but I have two bottomless, so like hopefully anything he summons, I can bottomless. Like Ammonite, if he summons it, I don't know if it's attack or defense. If it's attack or defense, I'll have to bottomless if he summons an attack. I mean, he has 400 damage that I can work with here. He plays Swords of Revealing Light. I don't know if you can target my face-up spells and traps. It's one of those cards that like doesn't read like you couldn't, but then it's also like you can't just like start unless most Yu-Gi-Oh cards unless otherwise like say like I'm thinking like a kaiju like tribute your opponent's monster. It doesn't just say like, tribute a monster. I don't know what else it could say actually. But usually, I think like what I'm saying, where a card will say tribute or interact with your opponent this way. If it doesn't, so maybe it can. Maybe it's looking up the ruling. I'm just gonna take it at face value. He's rolling the dice. Little does he know. It doesn't matter. They're both bottomless. I mean, I think he has it just by the advantage alone. Also, the way yeah, I can only use one more Mark of the Rose. I kind of needed that one to stay on the field. Mark of the Rose is a weird card too, because like I feel that it's best when you can then take advantage like of the monster, synchro it off or tribute it for a Caius. Giving it back to your opponent isn't very good. Obviously, you kind of want to use it like a brain control, because it's not a snatch deal. I didn't even let him, what did it? Let's see. Nah. Unfortunately. Yeah, so he just, I don't know. He had a pretty good hand. I think my game plan was pretty sound. Didn't really turn out in the way I needed. I think if I draw alright, it's decent. Yeah, this is the offering to the snake deity, not tribute to the snake deity. Alright, I think that's a long enough video. Hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, let's go back and just quickly look at the deck. So, changes I would make, probably find a way to put in the not Deep Prison, Mystical Space Typhoon. Definitely switch up the side deck a little bit. Felt like I didn't touch it enough. Maybe take out one of the Noblemans. Nobleman's just in some matchups you're like I would love a Nobleman, but then you are looking at it and for others and just like ew, like why would you ever want this card? It's really not that good. It's just like a one for one. You want pluses, not one for ones. Really impactful cards. I think like Raiko was just hitting a Raiko with a Nobleman does feel really good. Um, it can be really like good start for you if you can get tempo that way. Just because some decks really rely on that Raiko mill. Other changes I'd make. I don't know, guys. I think this deck is pretty perfect. You saw it's 100 million and no, doesn't lose. No, there's a lot. Take out Mark of the Rose. Miracle Fertilizer, in theory, should be fantastic, but in practice, feels clunky. It feels like I either want to use my normal summon. It's not Monster Reborn for the sole fact that it says don't use your normal summon or set, or you cannot normal summon or set the turn you use it. And obviously that's every time you declare its effect. It's not like only you can't normal summon or set after, so you do it before. Like, you cannot normal summon or set the same turn as you Miracle Fertilizer. Now again, late game, like, you feels like you could just, like, bring back Titanial, then, next turn, bring back a Botanical Lion, bring back a Gravirose, whatever it might be. But then, it's a really cool card because it then, balances itself in the way that, if anything, leaves the field and goes to the graveyard. Is it leaves the field or goes to the graveyard? Leaves the field, okay, yeah, so you doesn't even matter if you're playing, like, Macro Cosmos or anything. Though that'd be stupid because obviously it special summons from the grave. Yeah, it just feels like a really, balanced card in the fact that it will destroy itself the moment one of those monsters goes to the grave. Looking at this card's art, though, I believe... Let me look this up. Yep, I was correct. So it's a Nettles. I maybe should put one of this in my deck just as a tuner option. Maybe take out one Mark of the Rose also for a brain control. So maybe like one Mark of the Rose for brain control, just a more generic steal. The Solidarity's like... I'm sure the deck would be better off just cutting the Solidarity stuff and saying, like, I can play more than only plants. I am absolutely sure of that. There's just room for this to grow and be a lot better if it wasn't just plants. But the concept of having really, really, really big plants, like, imagine if you went and sat down at the table and you asked, like, a small salad, and then you basically got like what they give you at the Cheesecake Factory, just giant plants, giant bowls of plants. That's what I want, and that's what I imagine Solidarity is bringing to the table, just, making it plants big. Also, last thing to wrap up this video, because I just thought of it. Of all these plants, what would you most, like, want to eat? I'm not a huge plant person. Botanical Girl, I mean, I would love to eat that, to be honest. I mean, that's probably going to be it, but let's see. Botanical Lion, like, no, nothing really looks appetizing, though I suppose lion meat would be kind of cool. Is Botanical Lion, would I be vegetarian? Or not? I don't know. Let me know. Do you consider eating a Botanical Lion a veggie? I mean, he's very lion-looking body, but then, like, his fingers are roots, and so makes me think that he's more plant-like. I mean, he's growing plants. He is literally a plant, but, Cactus Bouncer, I don't think he looks very appetizing, though. Maybe you could do some cool dishes. I don't know. Maybe he's got some cool water inside of him. Dandelion, I mean, do you want to eat a dandelion? No. Gravirose, interesting, probably not. Wouldn't want to eat. Lone Fire Blossom, I'd be a little worried. Those purple leaves are giving me, like, eat me and destroy the universe vibes, or like gain a lot of super flowers. Super flowers. What's that? Is that a phoenix on Lone Fire Blossom? It's kind of cool. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just like overlooking at the art. Don't have one in front of me. Lord Poison. No. It literally is Lord Poison. Maybe he just is so knowledgeable of all the poisons that they call him Lord Poison, but I imagine he's poisonous. So, don't eat. Titanial, what probably would be a good meal. But I still think that of them all, honorable mention, maybe Nettles, but no, probably just, Botanical Girl. It's a good meal right there. It's a good meal. Thank you all for watching. I am the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub, but you can call me Bailey, and goodbye.